Is there anything you see out there that's a really good opportunity that you don't see anybody else seizing? Like outside real estate, inside real estate, to where you think somebody's missing it, where it's just a layup?
I think a lot of us are missing, there's huge value in Fort Worth.
I do think so too.
I mean, Mike Berry and I had a great visit. Mike Berry and I, we were visiting on yesterday, and I'm seeing all these corporate relocations are on the east side of town with a little bit of alliance with Schwab. And we've got good relocation alliance, but the east side is becoming really crowded. And when I go to the west side, I go, boy, this is where you have value. And this is where you get better value for housing, schools. These large families moving into town, they want to get in a country club. They want to play golf.
Yeah.
You can't get in a country club.
I agree.
I mean, and we probably need more high-end golf here.
Right.
For sure. I mean, there's demand for high-end golf. And so Bob Rolling, what he's doing up in Frisco,
right.
I mean, that's going to be a huge home run.
Totally. It still seems like a long way out, but it's going to be
It is, but now that Four Seasons will have Las Colinas,
yeah.
I mean, he has got the premier destination resort.
Totally agree.
And so Bob is in good shape with high-end golf. And so high-end golf, there's going to be a need. But you go to Fort Worth, you still have capacity. And you still have affordability. And you can go to downtown Fort Worth and get great deals. And so I think with, again, we know big picture how well Fort Worth's doing, how fast Fort Worth is growing. But I think if you want to grow and expand, you go west.
I agree.
It's cheaper to go west now than Frisco Plano. Even though we develop in Frisco Plano, but that place, I mean, it's getting jammed. The west side is the future.
Well, I mean, you've got 15 office buildings going up here, and you've got maybe one in Fort Worth.
That's right.
And like I've been looking for sites over there where I could build an office building that's not near Alliance because I don't want to compete with you.
Right.
But because you build them, they lease, then you build the next one.
Right.
So I'm going to let you have that.
Yeah.
And there's all this other space in Fort Worth. But because I think if someone could find a good site in Fort Worth and build an office building, it would lease because there just hasn't been any modern supply there other than the Frost Bank building that was built a couple years ago.
And go back a couple of chapters in our talk. Elon going to Austin. Austin is not a manufacturing town.
No.
Elon should put that truck factory in Fort Worth. Fort Worth is a heavy manufacturing town.
Right.
And I think you're going to see a strong manufacturing boom in Fort Worth as people realize the quality and the talent of the labor pool to build in Fort Worth. And certainly with aviation, people know how great we are for aviation, but those aviation skills can go into automaking and all the other types of manufacturing that's coming. Like
the Rivian plant came close, and then they go to close. Georgia.
But they're more. Yeah. They're more coming.
Yeah.
But that alone showed what Fort Worth can do. So I think within our marketplace, Fort Worth is still a great value.
Yeah.
And I know we're very focused on certainly North Fort Worth, Alliance, but Mike and I, we're looking all over Fort Worth.
Yeah.